Okay, today I'm looking at the words that begin with the letter B. I am going to describe a word that begins with B. You have to see if you can guess what it is, and afterwards I will give you the answer. The first word is a nice place to go on holiday, beside the sea, where it's warm and sunny and you can go swimming. What do you think that is? Yes, it's the beach. We all like to go to the beach in summer, enjoy the water, the sunshine, and have fun. And the plural of the word beach is beaches. Beaches. The next word is what we all once were for about 6 or 8 months of our life, when we were very, very small. Can you guess what that is? Yes, once we were all babies. You were a baby, I was a baby. Have a look at the plural, B-A-B-I-E-S, babies. The next word is something to play with. Little boys like to play with these on the grass, but girls also play with them, and so do grown-ups. And it's something that you can throw, you can kick. What do you think that is? Yes, it's a ball. Everybody likes to have a kick around with a ball, especially if you like football. The next word is a way to travel, and you don't need any petrol, you don't need anything except a little bit of muscle power and maybe a little bit of help from a battery. And it's something that you can sit on. What is it? Yep, it's a bicycle, but most people say bike. The word bicycle is very seldom used these days. Mostly we say bike. The next word is something that's sweet to eat, made with flour and eggs and butter and sometimes with chocolate or with nuts. Everybody likes to have these now and again, especially with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Yep, it's a biscuit. Everybody likes a biscuit. In the USA, I think they call them cookies, but cookie or biscuit, they always taste good. The next word is something that you can use on a river, on a lake, or on the ocean. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow. You can take people on it and it will bring you around, travel around with it. What do you think that is that begins with B? It's a boat. In this picture, I think it's probably a speedboat, which is quite fast. But this word is for all of these kinds of transport is boat. Do you like to read? I love reading, and if I want to read, then I need a good what? Something beginning with B. Yep, a good book. A good book is always a companion. I like my books on an e-reader because taking a lot of books with me is very heavy, but a book is a book however you read it. The next word is something for your feet. You need them in winter, and perhaps you need them when it rains, and they keep your feet warm and dry. What could that be? A pair of boots. Here are a pair of very stylish cowboy boots, but you can have Wellington boots for the rain, and you can have leather boots to go out in. Boots are always a useful thing to have in your wardrobe. The next picture is something that we use to put liquids in, usually drinks, but also things like ketchup. And this is a place where you can keep them. There's a lid on the top to stop the liquids falling out. What do you think that is? Yep, it's a bottle. This one is probably a bottle of Coca-Cola or something, but you can put all sorts of things in bottles. The next picture is a male child, and this one is skipping. What do you think is in the picture? Yeah, it's a boy, and he's skipping with a skipping rope. Very good, keeps you very fit. The next picture is something that most people, at least in Europe, eat every day. They have it for breakfast, maybe they have it in the evening. They can make toast out of it, they can put butter on it, or jam on it, or honey. What do you think that is? Bread. Everybody likes bread, and most people have it at home every day. The next picture is also something to eat, and this is what you eat in Britain anyway in the morning, with lots of different things on your plate. It's usually hot, and if you eat this, it will keep you going all day. Breakfast with fried eggs, baked beans, and sausages. My favorite breakfast. The next picture The next picture is an adjective to describe someone who has a lot of work to do. And time goes very fast when you are like this. Busy, busy. She's having a busy day. Looks terrible. The telephone and people who want things from her, the computer, I don't know. She's got a lot to do. She's very, very busy. The next picture describes the hair on the face of a man, so around his cheeks, his chin, and round his lips. And it's hair, and it's only for men. What do you think that is? Yep, it's a beard. And here you can see a picture of a big black beard. The next photo is saying farewell, also begins with B, and this is what I say now. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.